Hello and welcome back. This is Mike. Back at the place we left off last time, the mining hub. I did carry on a little bit after the video, and I made a few minor changes. Basically, I got rid of all of that coarse dirt in the end. I got rid of it little bit by little bit, and I thought, oh no, leave that bit. But in the end, I ended up getting rid of it all, and I'm happier that I did now. Apart from like some of these bits that were not interfering with what I was trying to do. I expanded the lake very slightly and just dug it out a little bit. But apart from that, some creepers about there. Get ready. Yeah, and just tidied this bit up here. Because this was all messy, but it's much neater now. I only spent another 15 minutes or so on it, but I'll just open this up a little bit. So I was going to check, is that a dead end? Yeah, kind of. I did also, funny enough, while I was just messing around for that quarter of an hour extra, down in the near that little lake, little pool, a little pink pig appeared. Pink sheep, sorry, a little pink sheep. We was talking about that the other day, how rare pink sheep are, but this was a little baby. It just all of a sudden appeared. I did get a picture of it, but it was over here. But then it despawned, so yeah, it was just running around here, the little thing. Like I say, I saw one the other day from a distance over the other side of this little mountain here, but I was in the minecart at the time. But yeah, so this little one was the second one in like the 700 hours or whatever it is I've been in here now in total. But no, interesting fact. But yeah, I just, like I say, just generally tidied up. I got rid of all the coarse dirt. What's that there? That's normal, I think, isn't it? Yeah. But yeah, now I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do about this bit. Like I say, I want this to be a little fishing lake. I'm trying to think of the right word for that, because it's hardly a lake, is it? Fishing puddle. But, yeah, so that's kind of as far as I've got for the minute. I suppose I could... No, I won't do that. I was just going to make a path through here, but like with a shovel. But I think what I want to do is have a think. I'll have a think over the next hours, a few days or whatever. I'm just thinking the best way of dealing with that, because I don't want to just jump in and do something. I'll have a think. But I think for the time being, what I'm going to do, if I've got them on me, which I should have, yeah. I want a door and some of those cobblestone steps, because I want to, while we're here, while we've kind of finished that part for the time being, I wanted to finish off these steps. And also, I don't know if you remember, but part of the way down here, we entered a cavern, and I said I was going to put a door in, just to remind me it was there to explore at a later date. Really, that was the reason for it. So yeah, that's kind of what I want to do. I want to do them steps, put that door in. Right, what don't I need for the minute? Is that the only doors I've got? I mean, that'll do for the minute, just for down there. Like I say, I've got those doors in a jungle biome outpost. They're okay there, but they just looked a bit weird here. These look much better. So yeah, I think let's get these steps done. Right. So it makes such a difference. Makes it so much easier getting in and out of in and out of the mine. Much more comfortable. I did even think about turning this particular route into a minecart track. I actually use them for what they were designed for. So I may do that. But first things first, I'm gonna put these in. Now I think this is where the cavern is. Let me have a little look here. Yeah, that'll do. That's all I wanted. Just to put a door there. Wonder if... That's just the other side of our little stairway. But that's all right. Just lets me get rid of them doors then. Right, yep, that'll do. Right, let's do these. Not upside down, Mike. Right. That's good. Actually, let me turn coordinates on so we can see what level we're at. 41. I'm hoping I've got enough of these stairs. I think I have. Steps, whatever they're called. Yeah, it's so much nicer with those steps. It's almost like you don't mind coming down here now if you haven't got that problem of jumping continuously. It's not so bad coming down, but going back up is a nuisance. I have a feeling I might run out of these steps. I've only got 26 left. Right. Yeah, I'm gonna run out. Right. Which wouldn't normally be a problem, but I can't get out of there now. Hang on, make sure I didn't have any more, did I? I've got them, but right, okay. Yeah, so you can't jump up there now. So what I'll do, right, let's go and get a few more. There's a few short there, typical. But see, this is so much easier coming up. Right, let's get don't need. We'll get 27. That'll do. Right. Right, that's it. I mean, the silly thing is, if I wanted to transfer that into a minecart track, I'd have to change all those back anyway. I don't think you can put a track on steps. I'd have to check that. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, here we are down at 5, which is where I tend to do my mining from. Right, I forgot there was another thing I was going to do. What was the other chore? Right, give me a sec. I think I just had a message. I'll be straight back. Right. Right, let's have a run up our new stairs. Right, okay. Don't need those. Right. I was also in two minds whether to fence any of this off just to make it a little bit more secure, but I don't. I'm undecided yet. Obviously, there's going to be more down here. That's going to be mine number 1. I would like to obviously create a few more around here. One over there, maybe. I just want to be a bit careful of creating another one too near that one, because that one goes down there, obviously. So it's around there. I don't want to collide the mines, ultimately. I mean, that'll be for another day, but I did start a tiny little dig up there to get some cobblestone a couple of days ago. You can see the hole I made. That goes down a little bit. So that would make another good spot for another mine. But for another day. In fact, let's I might even pop down to that mine in a moment and just do a first little mining strip, just to get me going, just to get it started. Let me check when I get this fish or bone. Right, how many pickaxes have I got? Where's my... There he is. Right, yeah, I think what I'll do, I'll go and... We'll go and do that one little bit of preparation for getting the mine going, and then... We've got to, like I say, we've got to keep in mind, we're going to be digging... that way. Right, okay. Let me grab just a few of these. I'm only going to do a little bit. And torch. We need some more torches as well. That'll do it. Okay. Right, stick that in there. Right. Yep. Let's jump down there. I don't want that. I just want a normal one. I might even leave that iron pickaxe here. Right, yeah, that's good. Right, let's go. Do a tiny little bit of mining while we're down here. Yep, so what level's that at? 52. You can see all that andesite as we go through as well. Right. Right, we'll start there. Of course, it'd be nice to finish off finding a few diamonds down here now. Reward our hard work. One thing I don't want to find is that lake. I think we're actually below the lake, so we should be alright, I think. Right. I know it's dark. Let me get some torches. And what I'll do, I'll get one strip done, and then the back end of that strip, if you like, and then we're good to go. Tell you what, let's switch to the diamond one. Make it faster. This is actually how I've always pretty much done the bulk of my mining. I'd be interested to hear if anyone watching has got more efficient methods. Like I say, I'm no expert in any way, but it's just how I've always mined, both in this and Minecraft, and really any other similar type of game, to be honest. I know there's a few different methods that some people use, but this has always worked for me, to be quite honest. So, but I'd love to hear what anyone else uses. I have to keep reminding myself I can kind of see what I'm doing here, but on the video, I appreciate it's really quite dark. Fair bit of gold there. Oh, diamonds. Right. Right, I got 40. Always forget to count and then never know how many I've come across on that particular outing. Right, what I'll do... Put that in. Right, let's grab those. So what was that? Was it 4? Yeah. That's not bad. I can hear footsteps and stuff, so we must be near some cave complex of some description. And skeletons. I don't know if you can hear them on the video. They're just above us, I think. Ah. I hope that's not sand. I know that's gravel, but... No, I think we're okay. Oh, creeper behind us. How far have we come? Right, I think we go one more. Right. Put a... That's okay. A little bit more. Oh, more diamonds. That's handy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Was that 9? Yeah. Alright. Well, that's made it all worthwhile. 13 diamonds. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Go a little bit more. Alright, one more. I mean, I guess I was saying earlier about not wanting the mines to collide into one another down here, but I suppose that's not really a problem, is it? If they did, it'd be handy if because I could then have a minecart track set up which enabled easy access to all of them. Right. Anyway, let's go back down the other way in the next strip, and then but we've already had our reward now with 13 diamonds, so can't really complain about that, can we? Hang on, let me get that. Did I get it? Yeah. Right. That can stay there. This is why I'm often reluctant to use my diamond tools for all the mining, because you end up, if you come across some diamonds, you end up really just replacing what you've used to get them. So that's why I tend to try and use cheap old tools. I know it's slower and you can't mine everything with, say, a stone pickaxe, of course, but I'd rather preserve my diamonds. Let's enjoy a little bit of music for a minute, and I'll shut up. Right. That's enough exercise for one day. That'd be another interesting thing to hear down in the comments. Who uses standard mining, or do you use motion based? I use a little bit of each, to be honest. Mostly standard clicking and breaking blocks, but sometimes I have had sessions where I've because it's done, the mechanic's done really well, so the way it's been done is really good, should I say. But I think also because I sit down while I'm playing, it's just easier for me to click. Which actually brings me to a little tip, in case, because I've seen it mentioned a couple of times thinking about it. When they introduced that, they also introduced a setting called, where is it? Auto grip for attack. If you have that on, which basically means that the pickaxe is live, or the tool is live all the time. So if you hit it against something without holding any buttons down, you tap, which is okay for some situations, but like say I'm running around with a sword, if I run into the wall, it goes all weird. As it should. That's what it should do. So that's why I prefer to have that option I just showed you off. Where was it? Yeah, auto grip for attack. If you turn that off, right now, it just works as normal. Also, let me pick a... it doesn't do anything. If I whack these walls, the way to make them work is, as the option says, just to hold the grip button down on your dominant hand, i.e. my right hand here. If you hold that grip button down, then whack, and it works. As soon as you let go of that grip button, nothing happens. But you also, when you're travelling in mine carts or running about, you're not hitting stuff around you. So yeah, I always have that option off, auto grip for attack, because it just makes things simpler. I mean, it's fair enough if people want to have it on. That's it's personal preference, but me personally, it suits me better to have that off. So if I wanted to whack, like I say, I would just hold my grip button down, and there you go. It just gives me more control over what I'm doing. But no, I thought I'd mention that because I just reminded myself of it because a few people have said about it on the Discord. So, and it's not immediately obvious to many what that option really does. Not until you know. Once you know, you know. But just saves any mishits and things like that if you have that option off. Oh. We're not picking up. Right. Fill up with cobblestone. There you go. Did we miss any more? Always have to be careful when I'm down here mining, or mining anywhere. Missing important ores because I'm full up with cobblestone. looks good. Especially if you just mined some diamonds and you wasn't aware that you were full up and you just walk on past them, laying on the floor. I hear a zombie again. Actually, let's switch back to that. Alright. That's it. It just gets us set up for whenever we want to come in and do a bit of mining. Why is that there? Right. Let's go up and I will at some point put some chests down there as well, so I can drop some of this stuff off rather than running up here every time. Like I say, it's important to keep check of what you've got because of that thing of missing important ores when you get in the you're in the zone and you're mining. Put that in there. Might as well do that while we're here. Do we have any more copper? No, that's okay. Right, let's stick all that in there for now. Yeah, 53. So yeah, we got 13 diamonds out of those 2 strips, which is awesome. Anything else we don't need? Oh, no, not the weather. Coordinates, that's it. Actually, what? Have we got any bone meal? Hang on, let me check. I want to see if I got any bones. Must have some. That's 5. Sleep quick. Bone meal 42. Very nice. I want the bone meal for a little bit of shrubbery down there, I think, in that lake pond. If anyone knows what that's called, I suppose it's a pond, isn't it? Does that sound right? You sure? Yeah, that option of or the improvements to bone meal came in one of the previous updates. So a click of bone meal will not only obviously grow a crop or a tree or whatever faster than usual, but it will give you a selection of plant life. Actually, while I'm here, what wood have I got? That'll do. Let's nope. Oh dear. See, it's not super big down here, so I've got to be a little bit mindful of that. And I forgot me fencing. Right, let's get that quick. Where did I put it? Actually, that'll do. I did have some oak fencing, I think. Where's that gone? Oh, it's probably over there. Right, that's fine. No, this will do. Yeah, the reason, I don't know if anyone knows, just another tip. The reason I put that little ring around that top of that ladder is it guides me when I jump off or when I walk off for that ladder. It guides me into the correct spot, so I don't fall halfway through. Because if you don't have that there, because I've done this, so this is why I do that now. If you don't have like that restriction of that little block, you can walk off a little bit too far, and you can start off on a ladder okay, but then you'll just fall off. You can get back on it. That's probably something most people know, but if you ever find yourself doing that, falling for no reason, and your ladder's not working like you expected it to, that little ring just restricts you and puts you in the right spot for when you drop, which is really handy. I mean, there's not really an awful lot of point in having a boat in here, is there? Because it's not very big. I will at some point have a look, see if there is another. I think there's a lake just over there. But I'll have a look at on another day. Because I've done it before where I've joined two little lakes up, Because if one of those lakes allows access out to the sea or to the ocean, whatever you want to call them, that can be quite handy. Allows you to travel quite quick. Right. Alright, I think I'm going to end the video here. Got quite a lot of little bits sorted out. We've got those, what was it, 13 diamonds? Actually, let me, yeah, 13 diamonds. We've got the mine on the go down there now. We've got a little bit of a layout and a little bit of format for it. So, so that's all good. I think. Yeah, no, I'm happy with that. Another light there. Right, okay, right. Yeah, I'm going to leave the video there. We got some little bits done, which is good, which was the aim. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't, if you wish to. And I will see you in the next video. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.